happen, and that's the funniest shit in the world to them,
Mm.
right? And some people see the sunset and can't stop crying. The psychology is determining the norm for the individual first. When you understand you have a norm, now you look for what makes the emotion shift. And then you say, okay, was I warranted to be angry because the man behind the counter gave me 39 cents and I should have got 40 cents back?
Mm.
Was the level that I was ready to take it to equal to the value of the penny that I could have just asked for? You see, so the context of the emotion. A lot of guys been with a chick, and chick been with a guy, and their communication is predicated up on out of context emotions.
Mm-hmm. This person said, "How do
I
you talk?"
can.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What'd you say?
No, I was about to go to the next
You
question.
blinked out.
Hmm. I was about to go to the next question. I didn't know if you was finished already, but you can go ahead and continue what you was about to say.
So when I say Big Mama, I had a physical Big Mama on Earth, and I call Prime Creator Big Mama. Prime Creator, you talk to telepathically. Everybody have access to Prime Creator. The women have double access because not only do they access through the interior gyrus like the men on the right hemisphere, they also have what they call direct womb to womb contact through the portal called the womb. So the woman can clasp her hands together, get into a meditative state, put her hands over her uterus, and ask Big Mama anything she wants. But normally she gonna give you the answer in the form of a child.
Mm.
If it's a major thing that you need to change, if it's something minor, she'll just answer it. She'll put somebody in your way with a confirmation for you to know that you're getting the answer that you asked for. That's
Mm.
for the minor stuff. For something major, like if the world need to be changed in a certain way, yeah, she gonna give you a child that's natural born rebel.
Mm-hmm. And you
Just don't
know
go
what?
along with nothing in the system.
And that child's gonna be the one that's gonna break all those generational curses too. That's how it always
Mm-hmm.
happens. That's
Yep.
that's the chosen ones, you know what I'm saying, coming back to revitalize this whole infrastructure. But you know, it was a good collaboration. And for those who still in the chat, hit up, Rod Hayes' Cash App at the SikApe, money sign SIK capital APE, SikApe. Hit his Cash App up. You know what I'm saying? He's been dropping, a lot of information. We've been talking about Babylonian blood magic, Babylonian rituals within the factions of the government, and how it, connects to everything on a metaphysical level. So if you haven't, you just now came in the chat, go ahead and rewatch the video. And I appreciate you guys for tapping in tonight, and I appreciate you, Ron, for tapping in with me. We're gonna do another one, man, because next time I'm gonna have a lot more, receipts that are basically applies to the publications, whatever we're gonna tap into next. So
So,
yeah.
yeah. So we can get some shouts out to Drea Talk,
Oh
Sister
yeah,
Drea
yeah.
plugging us in.
Where's she at?
We got lost in communication. We
Okay,
we, we wasn't communicating between the three of us well enough.
because I did. I tagged her in the post, and I was waiting for her to, you know.
Yeah, there was unclear communication, but I was talking to her when you called me.
Okay, you should have
You
just told her
know,
to come on the live.
well, she couldn't come without being notified sooner because she got family from out of town.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So she hosted Drea right now.
Okay. So yeah, we need that triangle offense again. 'Cause we the last I think it was like a year and a half ago when we did our first one, right?
Yeah.
'Cause we did it on her channel twice and they removed the video. Yep.
Oh yeah, we was going in back then.
Yep.
That was
But
the heat up.
I
But
swear.
I'm gonna let her know. So when she get her channel back up, she can have us back on over there. We can
Okay.
drop some more receipts on something over there.
Okay. Sounds good to me. But yeah, I appreciate you for coming on the channel. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh
did.
man, I can't wait to come on here and chop it up with you, man. That I be just to show the support,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, because like I'm looking, I want people to know all the. It's just not one person doing the work. It's a
right,
lot of us,
right.
right? And then certain ones just work be so thorough, it just hit me in the heart space. I be like, I definitely gotta,
Hmm.
show some love and come show some support and that people see just watching me. Look, dude, nice. So yeah.
That's that's coming from a lot. That's a lot coming from you, man. Because like I said, I've been watching you since like during the time when you first got out. Like I've been following you on. I think you was dropping them on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's where I started at.
yeah,
Then
you.
they put me in Facebook jail
Mm,
indefinitely. I was
yeah,
like, what the fuck is that? That even a sentence? So then I was about to say, fuck that. I go over to IG. Then I started doing them over there.
hmm.
And
You ain't never tried to get your own YouTube.
I got a YouTube, but I don't use it because I do everything off my phone.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't care about none of this stuff anyway.
Man,
Like
I hate social media so bad. If it
right.
wasn't for the need that I had to get this information out in the public domain and keep
Mm.
putting these people on notice at periodic steps for certain stuff, you would have never seen me because I would have never been on social media. I hate this shit with a passion.
I know you do because
But
like, a lot of
it was
times,
more it was more important to serve the collective than to just go on and live my life. I had everything I wanted. I was straight. Didn't need nothing else.
hmm
But I had to get it shed it all in order to turn into the butterfly when I come out this cocoon,
hmm
you know.
and that's
And
that's
talking about some miserable shit.
that's one of the main things that lets me know that this like we really like in the knee deep into the end of the simulation because like it's just so many synchronicities that basically applies to what everything that we was talking about like and man you really just cannot make none of this up like we got this receipts on top of receipts on top of receipts and like you said none of this is by accident, none of it.
No, it's all by divine design.
Facts. But yeah, we
I
definitely
just got
go ahead.
I just developed the skill to learn how to read it
Mm,
from all of the different sciences that handwriting analysis, psychological profiling, criminal profiling, crime scene investigation, and the list goes on and on. And I'm studying because I'm trying to study the people that's studying me.
facts.
I
Yeah.
want to know. It took me into COINTELPRO, took me into studying the history of the CIA, the FBI, the KGB, the Bolshevik revolutions, took me into all of that stuff because I need to know what's going on because some don't look right on the land that I'm from.
Facts. Yeah. So what do you think like what's gonna happen? What you think is next?
Um, I think the fiscal year is going to be the end of the charade. I think by the time the new fiscal year come up, Big Mama Bank should be ready to come online. That's your digital currencies, your Nasara, Jasara,
Yeah.
the SESQ Trust, all that stuff will be opened up, but you're gonna have to know how to access it, and there will be we will have to go around teaching classes on how to access your financial wealth, how to because you're gonna have to have a family bank to funnel it to have control of your own money. We don't want central banks controlling our money no more.
Mm-hmm.
Every family have a right to control their own wealth. We exercise every inalienable right on the book and in the ethers. That means that even if they forgot about that inalienable right, we exercise in that too.
Facts. Yep, because because they do have to turn it into a technocrat system. Because I know that's the end goal. I know that as far as like the Project 2025 manifesto. Some people said it's like it's all it was fake and Donald Trump, he didn't create it and stuff like that. But
You
I know
breaking
that.
up a little bit, but there.
Okay, I'm gonna come. But can you hear me now? Am I
Yeah,
good
it's
now?
clearing up.
Okay, but I know that
Yeah.
the Project 2025 manifesto, like that's like in alignment with totalitarianism. I mean, it basically eradicates the whole perception of the far left and what they propagate through liberalism. But at the end goal, but it's really the same thing. It's the same shit. Actually, it's like they both have the same end goal, but it basically gets rid of the hedonistic activity that's coming from the left.
But you
That's
gotta remember, it was there was two sets of plans being worked. If
right.
we lose, we fall under the totalitarian permanent dictator of Earth and live.
Yep.
Restricted will environment. If we win, then all of his restrictive will dictatorships fall. And then we have to teach the people how to live as sovereign and autonomous beings on the planet.
Hmm.
Because we don't know. We don't know what freedom look like because we haven't seen it yet in this cycle. So you don't have nothing to compare it to,
Hmm.
right? So the old system wanted to create enough fear for them to overtake us mentally, spiritually, subjugate us so that they can come out victorious. There was only one problem. They couldn't remember how to close the conjures out.
Mm.
So the same people that caused the problem had to do the same thing that the people that was victims of the problem, they had to call the same person to come and find out how to revert, how to get out of these conjures.
It's good to hear from
That
you.
that's one thing I'm always envious of the brothers with the dreads because I gotta get some treatments done on my scalp before I grow them.
Hey, and it's funny, I'm a barber, so I always supply everybody with all the different stuff to do with your locks. Man, just everything natural. Just everything natural. That's it.
One question I gotta answer. She says the lady chiefs too. It's probably gonna be more women chiefs than it is men. We had both, and we had under the matriarchal system, we had a whole lot of female chiefs that had feathers, full regalia feathers. So we not patriarchal people. We matriarchal by nature.
Mhm.
So come on with it, blood. What's on your mind today?
Oh man, man, a lot. But you've hit a lot of different points. But one of the main things I wanted to kind of find out, um, what is that process looking like? I'm not sure if you went over it already, but what is the process looking like of getting him out? And what do you think is the most effective way for us to be able to help that process? Because I'm gonna try to
The
do
most
everything I can with my platform, and every yeah.
okay. So when we get enough of the people from the land to say free Larry Hoover, they already agreed. They just waiting on us to get that number. I don't know what the number is,
Okay,
but they waiting on us to hit a certain number of people on board with free Larry Hoover because a whole lot of stuff is encapsulated with that.
okay,
While we doing this part, they trying to tell him where you can go, but this one gotta stay. He ain't no, we all going. And you're not finna make us pick between each other no more. We not doing that shit no more.
okay,
Ain't no big eyes and no little U's. And the best thing we can do, each one teach one, get the word out, get on our platform, explain it to people so they understand that the chiefs of the land has been on the land, but they've been incapacitated by a rogue system.
okay. Okay,
You know what?
you call them what are they skin, you said skin, what did you call them? The individuals that are intruding right now.
Oh, you talking about the ones that look like us that ain't us?
Yeah,
To trust
yeah.
me more.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they
Okay.
came over as conquistadors
Yeah. That's
in
crazy.
rain. Yeah.
All my paths kind of led here. That's wild. Okay. I've been studying this before I ran into you. Just studying what happened with the Moors and studying what happened with just the Aboriginals of the land. Because my people from Mississippi. So we, I found out I'm Blackfoot native. And I'm like, man, I went through all my family line. I'm over here trying to get my family. We still got over 50 acres of land in Columbia, Mississippi. I'm trying to figure out what we got to do to just harness this thing on down and just in totality. So hearing what you're saying, I'm hearing I got information. I was studying C.L. Freeman and just different individuals who talk about,
Yeah. Freeman
you
Hill is
know,
the truth.
man, like I'm just man, that's why I'm saying all my roads led here, and
Hmm.
I'm just trying to do whatever I can, bringing all my people together, bringing all my boys together. I'm from L.A. I actually grew up in Inglewood, so like it's just it's crazy, like learning so much about what happened with my family, and then just like seeing other people, and then just seeing different people's faces. Now you seeing how common we all are. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it's just blowing me. I'm a young boy trying to learn this thing. So you know,
Well, once this shit flip, we're gonna be having classes. All the other tribes is gonna be orienting everybody to the particular tribal rules and the culture across the
okay,
land. So, like the chiefs on the land, we all fall. We got our own tribe, and then we got the tribe that we fall up under from birth. Like I'm a GD, but I'm also Chief Pontiac, local clan, right?
okay,
So, I got the distinction because the Chief Pontiac was out of commission when the lot came up for us, right? So I
okay.
had already traversed the land, right, and went around and picked up the keys from the different cultures on the land.
That's crazy.
So this how Larry and them able to win talk with me, flip me signs and flip me messages
That's
from an enclosed location like that.
and then man, that's deep. That's crazy. Okay, it's real crazy because I'm learning all this stuff, and at the same time I'm having life experiences. I'm like I got spoke to directly, by a woman. You know what I mean? The voice was like real subtle, and she just basically was just saying that like um that you're a heroic being from a different from time ago, and basically that is many here like you, and that y'all
It's a
about to
lot.
base
It's
it.
a lot more than yeah. So we
Yeah,
had all of the
true.
masters got to be here now. You surprised how many? It's not supposed to be this many of us on the land right now. The fact that it's this many of us on the land mean the problem was horrible,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So it needed all of us, and we all got to look at the problem how we see it, and then one of us got to be able to put it all back together, right? So just like they shattered us and scattered us, when all of the pieces reassemble, we like transformers.
I see. Okay.
So now the information part is where we at now. Inform, organize, organize. Inform, organize, organize. I
Okay.
got all the receipts. The motherfucker can say I'm lying, but they can go argue with them receipts I got.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, so well, I want to do my part. Like I said, I'm a barber out here. This is not on my page, but I'm actually getting ready to open a shop like downtown LA area. So I need to figure out who I need to check in with, because that all that matter, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's
and it's
you know the you know the area you in?
well, I'm gonna be predominantly downtown, kind of off of 8th and Main,
Mm.
like around that area, around the Fashion District. So
What when you know what set you on, you know you greet one of them brothers with respect. Respect, bro. I'm not from your clique, but I need to check in with the OGs over here so they know I'm on the land.
okay, yeah, so I grew up by the forum, so all my family was like neighborhoods and all that. So I got to figure out Well, I know, you know.
Yo, if you already from over there, you ain't got to check in. You already know who your OG is. It's his
Uh,
job to make sure that he communicate across. Let's say, for instance, you rolling 60, you finna go to rolling 20 territory. It ain't nothing to call your OG. I need to cross the rolling 20s, man. I don't need no smoke. I need you to give him a heads up. I'm coming through town.
okay.
All love when you come through. No disrespect, all love. The problem come in is they taught us to not have any respect one for another.
Yeah. No, that
So we
man.
don't want to do stuff like that.
Exactly. Exactly. And
You
that's why
know
I
what I'm
wanted
saying?
to.
But it's just common courtesy.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That was my whole point because I'm coming back. I'm gonna be going back home. So I'm like, I need to just go make sure. You know what I mean? I don't know the movement. I don't know what it is right now because my pops
So
got
look,
us
let's
out of
say for
there. So
instance you go back to Mississippi to visit.
yeah.
All you got to do is find out who the old lady is in the family, and you check in with her. She gonna make sure everybody that need to know you there, and you on her watch. She gonna make it known.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Okay. And then yeah, I mean, I got a lot of questions for you, but I know you got stuff y'all gotta get done. So I'm just here for it. Whatever we gotta do.
All right, just
I'll check
keep
on in.
watching. We gonna answer some more questions before we end it.
All right, for sure. I appreciate you.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah.